Ciao ragazzi, welcome back guys to another episode of Nova Colina. It's been such a long time since I've made an episode for Nova Colina series, the Italian series. But I'm back now and I hope I will be able to go for a few episodes at least from this series. So maybe the next one will be not too far from this moment. But before I wanna go too far from into this video, into this time lapse, into this build, I want to say that this Friday, which will be in a few days from now, I will be streaming from Nova Colina. I want to stream from here. I want to do some detailing because today build, it will be done like 70-80%, but the rest will be done in during my live stream because I want to go there a bit deeper into the detailing. Okay, so let's make a little recap for Nova Colina for those who haven't seen this for a long time now. Nova Colina, last time we made an episode, in episode number 3, we did the toll booth area and the industrial area there, and I thought it was time to go for the first village in episode 4, but yes, for first village. It will be, maybe we can even call it not village, a little town actually. Let's go for a little town and not village, because it will be kind of big and there will be few buildings taller than you can actually see in a village. Here I'm drawing the new roads that will lead to the town, and playing a bit with the train tracks as well. There will be a train station at a point here in the little town. Haven't thought of the name yet. Maybe you already know the name of the town here. It depends how I name the entire video here, because I might go for something or for the name of the actual little town that we have here. Why I keep saying village, I don't know. Nevertheless, usually I've seen also in Italy, but usually in Europe, most of the castles or fortresses, you know, they are on a hill. They have to be on to have an advantage point of view and for defense as well. But I've been looking and I haven't managed to find a nice, not nice, there are lots of nice castles in Italy, but a castle that looks like a castle and not a fortress. Most of the fortresses, actually, palaces, castles, that are on near Turin and near on the northwest side of Italy, from where I'm trying to inspire my series, most of them are very fortresses-like, look alike, and it's something that we kinda really don't have in the game or in the workshop right now. I've tried to find something or to combine some stuff, even the if you guys know the assets from the China wall, the big China wall. Yeah, it's not. I cannot do that perfect combination. So I will be going into something a bit different than you might see in Italy. Here I'm doing the crossing, the train track crossing, and some little orchards on the hill, because usually this is what you see, either orchards or grape vineyards and stuff like this. There will be lots of grain vineyards here too in Nova Colina. So don't worry for that, don't complain yet. But today we go only for a small orchard here. I've tried my very best to cut from the time-lapse as much as I could, because it was... Otherwise the entire video could have been like 1 hour and a half at least, maybe. So I tried to cut as much as I could to see the most important parts. So this is the orchard, and on the tallest hill there I will build very soon the castle that I wanted to go for. Even though I've been using these Titans assets for castles, they are very, very good. I kinda hoping for doing something like this, and I went for it. This is the retaining walls that I'm adding near these big valleys, or let's say this is not like actually a valley, it's more like a steep area, you know. So in order to protect cars, people and whatnot, I'm adding some fenced retaining walls, so the trains can pass down there through these retaining walls, to these two hills and whatnot. Under that bridge, which has like two, you'll see it has two or three arches there, and the smaller one, I will add a road that will lead through that one too. I really did enjoy building this entire area, and the next 2 episodes at least, they will be pretty much related to this build. There will be lots of other things you can see, not only residential buildings or things like this. No. There will be more than this. I will also make some farm fields, some depots, warehouses and whatnot, because I've been quite seeing lots of warehouses in Italy, in this particular area near Aosta area. There are lots of industrial things too, so I will be doing this, and I will adding these kind of things to here. I'm not going to copy the entire, or I'm not going to copy actually at all this site, this little town that I'm building here. It's not built like this in real life, but I'll do my very best to inspire from those that are among the entire Aosta area. I might even go for a little airport, because there is a little looks like a national airport, more like so I might do that too. I might add a little small airport, but anyways, till then it will be some time. Here it's the castle that I was telling you about. Unfortunately, again, this is something that you cannot find in Italy. If you can find, and I'm saying a stupid thing, please do leave a comment and tell me where can I see a castle like this in Italy. It would be really nice, especially that I will go in vacation this September. I will go and visit the entire Tuscany area in Italy. I can't really wait for it. It will be a really nice road trip with our car. For a second I was thinking not to add any type of walls, and only maybe some retaining walls or something. But then again I said, okay, maybe some walls would fit quite okay. Again, please don't go very crazy complaining about the castle. Maybe this is indeed not that Italian style for sure, but I had to go for it. At least that's what I felt. So if you want to see more of this build that you kind of see here during a time lapse, for sure you can watch this Friday on my live stream. Maybe even till then, because today is Tuesday. Maybe Thursday or even Friday you might see another episode of Nova Colina, continuing our build and doing some new stuff too. This is a I added that wall there to retain the water and to hide some of the ugliness of the terrain there, because I wanted to add a little water, I want to say a lake, it's a little water thing there in front of the castle. Usually this is how they look like in Europe. They are surrounded by water or rocks or steep valleys or God knows what. Again, in order to protect their little asses there and to be safer, so everyone can defend this castle and fortress. So I wanted to add something like this. I'm adding here some ploppable asphalt because I want to add some decals cobblestone decals on top of it. I mean, come on, this is what you can see in castles and old areas and old places like this, cobblestone. This is how they do it back in the days. And some foliage here in the water, around the water, lots of trees. I'm going to use lots of really beautiful trees. You'll see it a bit later, made by Mr. Mason, and of course some of those made by Delmo. Okay, on the right side of the screen, it's the my patronage team, my Patreon team here. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting my channel there. This helps me quite a lot to do more stuff. Very soon I will be adding a very nice and interesting series. I will bet on it, and yeah, I know, a new series, and it will be quite a lot in advance on my Patreon account. But till then, I still have a lot to work. It will be done totally crazy and different, and it will be a real life build. I'm not going to say more about this. Don't want to spoil anything until I start my build and my actual things for the new series. But there will be a new, totally new series. Arndorf will be continuing, of course, on my channel as long as not as long, of course, as well. Nova Colina and Little France. Because the new series will kind of be something like bi-monthly or something, because that will take me quite a lot of time. What else can we talk about here? Yeah, so I will be detailing this area, the entire inside of the castle, the roads and whatnot. I want to detail them during the live stream. That's what I have in my plan for now. I'm adding these beautiful pine trees or whatnot. I've even added here a huge tall tree. You know, like usually in this area you can find like 200 or 300 years old trees that become like a real historical thing along this castle. Yeah. Adding some benches here. I didn't add, and I should add, and I will add maybe during the live stream, some pathways, invisible pathways, so people can actually come and sit on those benches. If you are wondering why am I doing this during the live stream and not during the build, well, that's a good question actually. Maybe it's because I want to change my for a while to build something else during my live streams, and also this detailing. I mean, this entire video is like 20 minutes already, and I cut a lot of it. And if I would have recorded even the details, imagine how long you would have had to watch this, and it would have been a bit too much, maybe, in my opinion. Or I would have done like a very short build, because you could have watched only me detailing and stuff and adding stuff. I will add details, of course, during my other videos, episodes as well, as you already know by now. I mean, that's how I started Nova Colina. This is the road I was telling you about earlier, the one that goes alongside with the train track for a little while. It will be like one-way road, and this area, it's like surrounded by retaining walls with fences. Here there will be a tunnel. I've seen in the Aosta area there are lots and lots of tunnels and super cool roads through the mountains, on the hills and whatnot. So again, you will gonna see this quite a lot during my my Nova Colina builds here. I'm adding lots of these kind of trees here, forestry. I will be doing quite a lot of foliage as well. Even though, if you think about it, I wish I could add like lots of grass and meadows and whatnot. I'm super scared of the FPS, which is okay right now, but not very for a long time now. Plus I'm adding lots of UK roads, which at a point kind of drags the FPS down. Anyways, this is the upper side of the town that I will be building very soon now. There is a church, that cathedral church. I'm adding some Renaissance buildings, which are kinda, you can find them a lot in the German cities and whatnot. But there are not that many Italian style buildings. There are a few of them. I've seen, and I forgot the name. There is a guy from Italy that adds quite a lot of buildings there, Zarix or something. And maybe I will be going, I will make a little dig into his assets. But anyways, there will be lots of little villages and towns here in Nova Colina, so you'll be seeing lots of them. Lots of combinations. So this is the upper side of the town. I will add some houses. I will do the tunnel there, and very soon the time lapse it will be finished, and the cinematics will start like in less than 2 minutes, I guess. So join me on my live stream from this Friday if you want to see this, and come with some questions and with ideas and anything, and of course enjoy with spending time with me and the crew during this live stream. Okay, this is, I forgot to change the LUT. This is the second day I recorded this, so the LUT is